Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Life of TC. And man, it's been a minute. I say that every time I pick the camera up. I feel like I kind of get into a groove, and then I get into a groove of my actual job. But yeah, it's been a while. I think the last video I uploaded was, I think London actually, which is definitely over a month ago. I think I've uploaded some shorts, like some just little hoop highlights and stuff since then, periodically. But it's the first time I picked the camera up since London, I believe. So, and I really was just gonna kind of give it a break. I'm kind of in the middle of some stuff that I'll get into here in a little bit. But I was talking to my girlfriend actually maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and she was saying, you telling me to start recording again just on my like day-to-day stuff. And I'm telling her, like, look, I don't do nothing. Like I get up, I cook breakfast every day, I chill, I may play the game, I may work on some stuff, go to practice, and then come home and talk to her. But we were talking again last night, and I was just kind of telling her about the day, telling her about this kind of stuff that goes on around here, just living in Turkey in general, being around the team, just kind of experiencing things culturally here. And I was like, you're right, like I do need to start recording again, because being overseas, it don't really even matter where you are, what country you're in. You just get used to certain stuff that isn't necessarily normal for us. It's stuff that we ain't used to seeing back home, we're used to experiencing back home, that a lot of people would, I don't want to say like shocked, or I don't want to say they wouldn't believe it, but it's just different, man. So she kind of inspired me to just record everything, to vlog everything. You guys would be the judge if it's entertaining to you or not. But I'm just gonna, at least I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep the camera with me as much as possible. Just record random stuff, man. And again, just kind of just show y'all my day. It's gonna be, and I don't edit my videos a ton anyway. I kind of just upload, what I have. I may obviously edit stuff in or out that I want or don't want in the video. But I'll probably edit even less now, honestly. I really don't care. I don't. I'm gonna give y'all everything, honestly. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can be consistent in this. It gets tiring, man. It gets not necessarily recording, but like, you just get. I guess it becomes mundane. Just the days, and I'll be feeling like I don't have nothing to record, or I'm just gonna get on here and start yapping and stuff, and not really have nothing to show or nothing to do. Because like I said, I do the same thing every day, I feel like. But I'm gonna try to finish out. I don't know if it's definitely not gonna be daily, but I'm gonna try to get something up every week. I think at least for these next like 3 or 4 weeks, like I'm gonna try to make sure I get a video out, to see how I like it, and see how if I feel like it's serving a purpose, or I don't know. I feel like it's something I need to keep doing. So shout out to her for we did have I guess an I told you so moment last night, but it was funny. She was right. I was just telling her about the stuff that I experienced, the stuff that I see, and she was like, I told you start recording. So this is me listening. So when she sees this, I'm sure she'll be happy. But yeah, I guess a little update. Like I said, same stuff, different day, man, in terms of like just what it's like boots on the ground here in Turkey. I'm gonna give y'all a little view of, I guess, my view. This side is like from here on over, it's like, okay, it's cool little, you know what I'm saying? They got the little lazy river right there. Thought this was a pool for like the first month and a half I was here, but it ain't. And the other, buildings and units and stuff like that. But from here over, it's just like a little disastrous right there. I'm just sitting out here chilling, man. We got an off day. But yeah, like I was saying, just boots on the ground. Everything really the same here. In terms of just the day-to-day, like I said, obviously I get up, I go to practice, or game every day. We only play once a week though, which sucks. But so we practice a whole lot. I practice more in the 3-4 months I've been here than like in full seasons before, especially in the NBA. Like we practice 5 days a week here. In the league, like you practice. If you have 5 practice days in a week, you get in, get your little teamwork, whether it's like just film or walkthrough, whatever it is, get shots and then you out of there. Like obviously you get your own individual work, but it ain't practice. We practice like every day, and then 1 game a week. So it's definitely been an adjustment. I don't like it at all. I'd rather play more. I'm not saying I hate practice in general, but practicing 5 days a week, sometimes it's 4 depending on how many days off we get, but I'll just be like, all right, man, it's January, you know what I'm saying? Like, just want to play more than practice. Not necessarily more, but I would like to play more than what we are now. What else, man? I guess all the time that I have, not necessarily time off, but free time. And because of this, the time schedule here, like I'm up, it's 1 p.m. here where I'm at, and it's 4 a.m. Central Time in the States. So like my girl and my family won't wake up for another 3-4 hours, you know what I'm saying? So my morning and then early afternoon is basically just open, empty, free, you know what I'm saying? We typically don't practice till late afternoon or evening. It'll be anywhere between 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 o'clock practice time. So the first half of my day is really just mine, and I really don't got too much to do. But I've tried to find different ways to kind of fill that time. I started a new, not necessarily new, but I kind of introduced myself into the e-commerce space. Started the Amazon FBA business, and again, I'll get into that probably in another video, not this one, but that'll be launching here in the next probably 2 weeks once all my product gets in. So I'm excited about that. That should be fun. I really just started it just to kind of, again, fill time, and obviously anything that builds or that brings in some extra cash is always, I won't say always, but it's a good thing. So I'm excited to get that going, and like I said, I'll kind of keep y'all looped in and I guess involved in that. The more I learn, the more I'll share. So again, I'm excited about that. What else? Airbnb is doing great. I feel like I don't know the exact percentage, but I at least got to be running like an 80% occupation, like since we've got the ball rolling. I've had some family stay down there. They love it. Friends stay down there, they love it. And it's January 13th right now. I think probably like 4 or 5 days ago, I started getting bookings for like 4th of July, like and all that stuff. So like we're booking out like pretty far in advance. And it's just doing well, man. Like it more than covers my mortgage. And it's doing, better than even I could have expected. And I was kind of nervous about it. Not that I didn't think it would do good, but the house that I got was actually a little bit out of budget. Is more than I really wanted to spend. And shout out to my realtor and my family and stuff, because everybody's kind of like, yo, like maybe a little bit more than you want to spend, but if you kind of, take that investment or make that investment on the front end, it'll be better, in terms of rental income, in terms of the amount of people I can get in there. And then also if I turn around and decide to sell it, that later on down the road it'd be easier to sell. So I'm like, all right, man, I just kind of, just kind of have to, if you can't do it, who said that before? God, I want to get this person credit. I can't remember who said it. I don't remember, but somebody said you can't do brave, do scared. So kind of did it scared, man. I was just like, I'll spend the extra money, spend extra cash, which is why, I kind of had to do a lot of the furnishing myself. I made so many trips back and forth because I was trying to get everything else squared away and done as cost efficiently as possible. Because I spent a lot of money and a lot of cash. A lot of my cash was reserved on that house. And so, I kind of wanted to make sure the rest of it I did it frugally. So, is frugally a word? It's a word today. So, but yeah, all I can say is doing great. Very, very happy with, obviously the home. Very happy with my property management. Very happy with location. I'm happy with it all, man. So I'm very thankful. I'm grateful that God allowed me to have the opportunity, to have the resources and the finances to continue to build, my business. And it's a home at the end of the day. Like, I don't know if living in Texas is like long term for the settling down in Texas is in the cards, but it's nice that, to have a home like that, you know what I'm saying? A house like that, come hella high water, I got somewhere to go, you know what I'm saying? Not just anywhere, I got like a really nice place to go. So that's always been something that I wanted, like I guess not a fallback plan, but like I wanted that option, you know what I'm saying? And I even had that in my last house in St. Charles, in Missouri. But this is, I feel like 10 notches up in terms of just the quality and everything. It's great, man. It's worked out. So very thankful. God's been great to me, more than good. So I'm just going to obviously continue to try to build that, build my business. Just kind of take things one step at a time. It's hard, man, because I got that done, and obviously, like the hustler in me is like, okay, what's next? And then, like, you kind of learn, like, okay, like I'm 27 right now. God willing, I have a lot of life left. And so as much as I want to do things now, like, I have to like remember and remind myself that, like, it's a marathon, first of all, but and even in that, like grace has a pace. Like, in order to kind of just to walk in and do the things that God wants you to do, and really walk in the things that He has for you, like there's a pace along with that. And so I ain't never seen or heard God rushing to do nothing, right? So as much as I want to like do boom, 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 it's like, all right, like I got that down. Now I got to figure out and really, be patient and be strategic and be smart and be obedient, whatever is next. Even business-wise, personally, business-wise, whatever that may be. Like, I gotta like just kind of calm myself down and reset. Obviously make sure I'm in good, great standing financially. Just doing everything in a smart way. So that's kind of the stage and the place that I'm in right now. Just rebuilding, obviously, allowing the house in Texas to continue to bring income and continue to just do its thing. Me continue to collect checks, and just be ready for whatever it is that's next. I didn't know that the house that I got was the house that I was gonna get until I walked in there and saw it, right? And if I had pulled the trigger on something that I seen before that I felt like I may have wanted prematurely, I guess, I wouldn't have been in a position to do to get the one that was actually for me. So just trying to stay in that space, stay ready for whatever comes next. So yeah, that's it on the house front with the car, the Audi. Still can't say too much about it now. It's been a long process. I gotta really wait till the whole thing is signed, sealed, delivered, and done, I guess I should say, before I can speak too much about it. But still waiting on confirmation, I guess, closure and finalization on what's going on with the Audi. I am somewhat halfway. I won't even say I'm in the market for another car, but I'm in the market to, I guess, continue to find ways to turn, I guess, my passions into something that A, makes money, but then B, I feel like serves other people. Everything I do, like, I want to have like the option or the ability, like, to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like, for example, the house in Texas right now, like, I'm able to allow like my close friends and family to stay there, like, to the point to where, like, I don't need you to pay me like my normal rate. Like, I don't, like, as long as my mortgage is covered, right? Like, let's go. Like, the people that I'm, like, my people in my tight circle, like, it's for them, you know what I'm saying? It's just as much as it is for me. So, like, it's a blessing to be able to kind of give that. And so the same thing applies to whatever I do. And I love cars. You know, anybody that knows me and follows my channel, knows me personally, knows I love cars. So obviously I can, you know, buy as many cars as I want to. Well, not yet, but, you know, hopefully I get to that point. But I want to be able to have my love for cars be a blessing to other people. And obviously I can do that, like I told y'all, through Turo, stuff like that. But even further, and I don't know what that looks like yet. I think the Hamilton collection out of Chicago or Naperville, they do a great job of that. That's kind of like I guess a blueprint of how it could look, the one way it could look. But I don't know what that looks like for Tyler Cook yet. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that again, I think about, you know, that may happen sooner, may happen later. So again, my job is to just, I guess, be patient, be obedient, continue to make sure, again, I'm in good financial standing to it where whenever and wherever, you know, it is for me to execute, you know, said plans and dreams and thoughts and visions and stuff like that, I'm able to do so. So, yeah, that's honestly most of it, man. In terms of hoops and the team, we're not doing great right now. Just keep it a buck. We are 2-12 as it stands right now, bottom of the league. So that's obviously not been a highlight. But I guess the silver lining in that is that I've had a much better year than I had last season, which is my first year in Europe last year. Last year just wasn't a great fit for me basketball-wise. You know, it just didn't work out. So obviously this year I've had, or thankfully this year I've had just more opportunity, more freedom to really just do me, you know, and I'm still working to try to bridge the gap between who are the player that I am or was, you know, back in the States, you know what I'm saying, to who I am and should be or am trying to be here in Europe. It's two very different basketball games. It's hard to be the same player, you know, in the league or in the G League. It's hard to be the same player there and here. So again, I'm trying to find ways, and I'm working through it. I'm getting better. Like, numbers-wise, I'm having a pretty solid year, but there's still room to grow and to get better. And trying to do so, obviously trying to help my team get some more wins. That would make it better, but yeah, all I can do is just continue to try to get better, continue to learn more and grow more and keep myself healthy, which is another thing here in Europe. I playing. I could play 38, 40 minutes back at home, back in the G League. Like, I won't say easily, because when you play hard, obviously it's gonna be tough on your body. But it's less wear and tear at home than it is here. It's like I feel like I play a football game every game. It's overly physical, in my opinion. A lot of the times it's just not basketball. Again, in my humble opinion, what I say ain't facts or the Bible or nothing like that. Just how I feel personally. A lot of the times this shit not even hoops. It's not. So you got to fight through, obviously physically and mentally, and just kind of be able to work and actually still be a good basketball player and not just a football player or not just a bruiser here, especially as a front court player. So, and I knew that last year. Came in better prepared for it this year. But just minutes wise, it's tough playing 38, 40 plus minutes here. Tougher playing 38, 40 plus minutes here than it is back home just because of the physicality. I think skills wise, I think players in the States are far better. Again, it's not saying that European basketball players aren't good. They're really good. Again, personally, I just feel like just skills wise and talent and ability to put the ball in the hole, I feel like the best players still play on the other side of the water. And again, it's not a diss because I'm over here, right? I feel like I'm pretty damn good at basketball. I played a few years in the highest league, best league in the world, right? And I'm over here, so obviously I'm not dissing myself. It's still great basketball over here. But I'm just talking about individually to a man. If we had to roll out the ball and just hoop, I'm rocking with it. So it's a much more team-oriented game over here. And again, it's an adjustment. You play one way for 20-some years, and then you kind of switch up the flow a little bit. It's just going to be an adjustment. So, but like I said, I'm doing a lot better now this year than I was last year. What else can I talk about? I guess I can't talk about. I had a couple opportunities to be bought out and go elsewhere. I won't, talk too many details, but it just didn't align. It didn't work out with. A couple of them didn't align. Didn't work out with what I was trying to do or be, wasn't the move I was trying to make career-wise. Another one was out of my control, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, there was a couple times I could have been on a move. Just wasn't for me, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll finish the year out here or not. I don't know. We will see. But all I can do is just, get up, go to work every day. Try to prepare myself for every weekend because we play on the weekends. It's either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday. So I heard something. I just try to prepare myself for the games, keep myself healthy during the week, during those 5 practices we got, and then just try to perform during the game. So as of right now, I think I'm have to look at the standings right now. Not the standings, but statistics, I guess. I think I'm top 10. I'm top 10 in scoring. I think I'm the highest scoring front court player in the league. All right, here we go. Turkish Super League, top players. That's right, who jumped up? All right, yeah, I'm top 10 in scoring. I am the number one scorer, the highest scoring front court player in the league right now. 4th in rebounding. So stats-wise, I'm having a decent year. If I do end up staying here for the remainder of the season, which again I don't know if that'll be the case, but if I can continue to, obviously, like I said, stay healthy and continue to put up decent numbers, this offseason should be pretty good for me. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And obviously, if something happens, something changes, I'll pick the camera up. But
yeah, man, I just kind of want to get on here, kind of give, I guess, an update on how life's been going over here in Turkey, and just in general. Like I said, I'll try to keep the camera on me. I'm gonna try to keep the camera on me, and try to put out maybe it looks like update videos. Maybe it looks like, going on the road, with the camera, or like a game day routine, whatever, something like that. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something. And I'll try to be consistent. Even if I feel like I ain't nothing exciting to post, I'm just gonna do it. So, but yeah, I hope everybody else is doing well. My thoughts and prayers are with everybody out there in LA that have lost their homes, or people or loved ones because of the wildfires. It's an extremely scary situation. So I'm praying for y'all. I think we all should be, along with everybody else just in the world, in our country, in the world. I think everybody needs and deserves prayers, regardless of your thoughts or political standpoint or whatever it may be. Right? The goal is to live in a better world. Right? So anything to help us as a people get there, I think, is important. So. Yeah, obviously I hope everybody stays healthy, stay safe, stay warm this winter. It's a little bit warm over here, but I know obviously back home there's a lot of bad weather going on. So everybody stay warm, stay healthy, stay safe. And as I always say, man, keep your head up, stack your bread up, never get fed up. It's the life of TC, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all be good.